Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. This is a short video that is kind of a new series I'm doing. It is shorter, unedited videos that can pop up any day of the week. They are generally things that I would have previously shared with you in IGTVs, but now they are going here in my shorts playlist. They are going to be searchable, so much easier to find, better quality. You can see the products better filmed horizontally and with the quality that's up here on YouTube versus the IGTVs. My shorts videos can pop up any day of the week. Make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell if you want to be notified when they come up. My normal weekly videos are still going to stay on Tuesdays at noon Central Time. If you would like an extra monthly video or Zoom call, I rotate doing those with my patrons. You can check that out at the link in my description. Today's product, I'm really excited to share these with you. This is someone new that I discovered on Instagram, Jen Simpson from Jen Simpson Design. This little company is run by her and her husband. They do beautiful wedding invitations and stationery, but she's also made a beautiful line of journals. These journals were they were inspired by her journey of how she learned to use journaling as a tool to help with her anxiety and her stress. All of that is on her website. You can read about that. It is also on this little vellum strip on your journals, so you can read all about Jen's experience. These journals are designed to help reprogram and shift your thoughts from negative to the positive and create a new habit of happiness and gratitude. These are handmade locally by her husband, Luke. They use a local print shop and bindery in Orange County, California. They can also customize journals, which are great for gifting. And I have a 10% off code. If you use Amanda10, you can get 10% off. I thought that was so generous for them to offer as a small company. I'm excited to share these beauties with you. We're going to walk through each one. Her big journal is the happiness journal. And then we have the Flourish journal and the Just Breathe journal. They each have a different purpose. This little card, how to use your gratitude journal, comes with the big happiness journal, I believe. Since I got all mine in one package, I can't be 100% sure, but it coordinates with the happiness journal. So let's take a look at this beauty. You have very thick cardstock here. It's just, you can tell she makes wedding invitations because the fonts used and the beauty of the journal itself. She hand lettered my name in there, I'm pretty sure. And I am just blown away by that. It is beautiful. You have these thick pages to separate your months in this journal. It's undated, but you do have your weeks laid out here and your days of the week, labeled with the days of the week. And so these thick cardstock pages, this is all cream paper. You have these beautiful inspired monthly quotes with little greenery. To get you started in your happiness journal, you have 3 mantras for the year, 5 things to quit, 5 things to remember, and goals for the year, up to 5. Always be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, be positive with yourself, love yourself. This is beautiful, thick paper. I did do some pen testing at the very back here. Here is my pen testing. And look at the back of that page. You can barely see anything in ghosting or show through, and definitely nothing is bleeding through. Dark mild liners, flare pens. Let's go flip back and look at the flow of this beauty. I also think this would make a beautiful gift. So you do have this Let's Get Started page, things to guide you through the year. Beyond that, you just have your weekly pages. They all feel really calming. And what it is this is made to come in and fill in. You could do your grateful for at the beginning of the day and 3 good things from today at night, or you could do them both at night, whatever works best for you. You write the week here. It's a Monday through Sunday look. And every day you are just thinking of what you're grateful for, 1 line, and 3 good things from today. I think that is such a good thing to pick out of the day. I do keep a gratitude journal, what I'm grateful for every day, something, but I love the 3 good things from today. I absolutely love that. Then she has a highlights of the week with just her beautiful scripting there. Lessons learned and reflections on the week. I think these are just great things to think on every week. What were your highlights? What were your lessons learned? what your reflections on that week, and how it's all on this one big page. This is 8.5 by 11. It is $32. It's the wire-o binding, but it's a really small wire-o. It functions perfectly. And since it is undated, if you skip a week because of a vacation or you're ill or you just get really busy and you jump in and out of it, you are not wasting anything. These pages are left completely blank for you to doodle, journal, brain dump, work anything out that you want. You have a complete blank page every single week too. And then you go through your weeks. There are 4 weeks every month. So months that have 5 weeks, you're going to have to go into like your next set of pages. So you have 4 weeks for every month, although it's not labeled by months, but it is labeled like you have a 4-week reflection. Describe this month in 3 words: highs, lows, what I would like to improve next month, what I learned this month, and other feelings. So every 4 weeks, you have a 4-week reflection, and then you have these beautiful, meaningful quote pages to start your next month. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And then you go into your next 4 weeks. And then once again, you have your reflection, but they count up your weeks. So it counts up no matter where you start it in the year, then it's going to be, you've been doing it for 8 weeks. It's your 8-week reflection. And then after you've been doing it longer, you will have, where's your next reflection? Your 16-week reflection. So you can just see how long you have been in your happiness journal. And then as you get to the very end, you have your 48-week reflection. So this covers 48 weeks, not quite a full year. And then you have a reflection for the entire year. And I think 48 weeks is just fine because most likely you're going to miss a week from vacation or from just being sick or your kids being sick or taking a week off. And so I think most people will be just fine with having 48 weeks in here. Your reflection for the year is just describe this year in 3 words. The most important goal I achieved, what I learned this year. Describe something that happened this year that you didn't feel grateful for at the time, but now think of with gratitude. I really like that one to think about at the end of the year, and what I would like to improve on next year. I like Jen's questions and guidance because there's not too many. It's not too detailed. It doesn't seem overwhelming. It seems like very simple things. And her pages are so clean. And the whole overall just aesthetic of her journals are just calming. The back and the front are made from the tag board, but the back is just a brown like tag board. And the front is your beautiful cream colored tag board. Once again, at $32, I just think they make beautiful gifts. It came so beautifully wrapped and packaged. All right, I thought I would show you guys me opening this package too, because it was packaged beautifully and I started to rip into it before I even thought about showing you guys. So it was packaged beautifully, especially if you're sending this as a gift. Let's look at these 2 other journals that Jen has. So that happiness journal I didn't mention is meant to just take about 5 minutes every day. And so it is not something that takes a huge amount of time, but I think it leaves a huge impact to look back on this happiness journal for the year. I fully intend to keep this and to use it one year as I'm using a lot of different journals right now, but as some of my 5-year journals finish, because I'm in year 4 of a 5-year journal right now, and I'm in year 2 of another 5-year journal. I do 2 different things in those, but as those kind of wrap up, I fully intend to use this at some point in my life. And right now I'm using a little Katie Daisy journal for my gratitudes, but as those journals drop off throughout the years, this is just, I feel like it's a really beautiful keepsake to have at the end of a year. I feel like it's so easy to do. I could keep this on my nightstand or on my dresser in my room like I do my other journals and just fill this in at the end of every night. And it's something that doesn't take too much time, but makes you reflect on those things and think about your life full of gratitude. These 2 journals one is Just Breathe. The Breathe one is for anxiety specifically. It's $24. Both these are $24 and they're both 5.5 by 8.5. So the Just Breathe is for anxiety and a space to calm your mind and refocus your thoughts. Let's go through that one first. The Flourish is a wellness journal and a space for growth and inspiration. Let's go through the Just Breathe for Anxiety. It has the same type of really thick tagboard cover, a space to calm your mind and refocus your thoughts. I also think these make amazing gifts. Look how beautiful that is. Just Breathe. And then such inspiration just throughout. You are strong enough to handle your challenges, wise enough to find a solution to your problems, and capable enough to do whatever needs to be done. So there's a calm down exercise. Start with a 5-minute relaxation meditation or 10 slow, deep breaths. Identifying your anxiety triggers. So this page helps you to identify those. Who, what, when, where, how did it make you feel, and what are helpful thoughts to overcome? And then reframe your thoughts. What is the negative thought or feeling you're having? Shift your thinking to the positive. Do I know for certain that this is the outcome? Is this a realistic thought? Is there another point of view? What is something that I can do right now that will have an impact on making things better? How bad is this thought actually, on a scale of not bad to really bad? How can this be restructured to a positive thought? And then reflections. These sound like questions that like a counselor would help you work through, or a life coach. And yet you don't need to be with anyone to work through these every time that you are having anxiety. You have this journal to work through these really helpful questions, in my opinion, each time that you are having those thoughts or feelings about anxiety. And here you just have a dot grid page called Free Thoughts that you can take notes on, journal, and then that is opposite Reframing Your Thoughts page for this entire journal. And this paper is the same journal that's the paper that is in the Happiness Journal. It is thick, and then you go through the entire journal and it just ends that same way. It ends with a Free Thoughts page. It comes with a little vellum tag on the page with Jen sharing her personal insight here also. So that is your Just Breathe. Your Flourish is a wellness journal. This one, these smaller ones are once again 5x5 by 8.5 and they are $24. Then you go into this beauty. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. Then these pages have a space for the date at the top. What are you grateful for? Exciting things. Hydration, activity level for the day, today's mood, and then how well did you sleep on poor to great scale, and then reflections. Every single day has a Free Thoughts dot grid page, and then once again, your page to do grateful for, exciting things, your hydration, activity level, today's mood, how well did you sleep, and reflections. You could definitely use this wellness journal as a daily planner, because if you need a daily list to guide you, you have a page per day over here. But you can also use it as a journal, just to journal your thoughts and feelings every day on your wellness, on how you're doing. You could check in on your goals and habits that are attributed to your wellness. So I think that this is just a really simple but well thought out wellness journal. I love things with less boxes to check off, less things to tick in. And I feel like she's honed in on just the very most important things and left you room for journaling or brain dumps or thinking or lists. And that is the flow of your wellness journal. You get to the end and you just end on a Free Thoughts page once again. Let me know your thoughts on these. I absolutely want to know how you feel about these. I am so impressed with them. They bring a real feeling of peace and calmness. I think they are priced so well for the quality that you get. And I have not reviewed anything exactly like these out there. So it's something that's unique in the marketplace too. And don't forget, if you are making a purchase, she was so kind to give me the 10% off. Use code Amanda10 at checkout. I will put that down in the description also, as well as with a link to her products. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.